Hey there! Are you ready to embark on a journey that is going to totally transform the way you see health, energy, and even your own spirit? I hope you are because I'm here to welcome you to our 5-week Spirit Group adventure focused on the book Anatomy of the Spirit by the incredible Carolyn Mace. Now, this isn't your typical book study. Anatomy of the Spirit dives deep into the idea that every illness, every health issue that we face is directly linked to our emotional and psychological patterns. Yes, you heard it here. What's going on in your mind and what's going on in your heart can be and is influencing your body in ways that you've never imagined before. For the next 5 weeks, we're going to explore how our energy, our beliefs, our attitudes, our consciousness impacts our health and well being. Don't worry, this isn't going to be all deep and heavy stuff. We're going to, yes, have all of that, but we're going to keep it fun, engaging, and you're going to have a lot of aha moments. Now, on our adventure together, you're going to read certain chapters of the book each week and then join us on Sunday mornings as we theme the talk on those specific chapters. And then you're going to meet with your spirit groups throughout the week to dive deeper into them. Now, if you're choosing to do a solo journey or not meet with a group, that's fine also. Just attend the Sunday talks and complete the reflection questions and meditations each week. I'm really excited to learn some new things along with you in the next 5 weeks. For now, let's start week 1 with a meditation. I invite you now to close your eyes and let's begin. So let us join together now and take a deep and refreshing breath. And if you haven't done so already, gently close your eyes. This is such a sacred and holy moment. You are entering this sacred circle of trust with your spirit group. A place to be vulnerable, to be open, to be willing. A place of deepened connection with those within this spirit group and a deeper connection to the God of your being. Here and now, we acknowledge that the presence of God is here. Here and now. We open our hearts and we open our minds as we set the intention of welcoming in these experiences, the healing that is taking place and will take place through the next few weeks, and the grace that each of us will be living into. Take another deep breath. Settle into this moment more fully. Rest and find the comfort and the peace of knowing that you and God are one. Using the extended traditional prayer by Reverend Jim Cotter that is part of the preface of Anatomy of the Spirit. As I speak these words, allow yourself to know fully that you and God are one. God in my head and in my understanding. God in my eyes and in my looking. God in my mouth and in my speaking. God in my tongue and in my tasting. God in my lips and in my greeting. God in my nose and in my smelling. God, in my ears and in my hearing. God, in my neck and in my humbling. God, in my shoulders and in my bearing. God, in my back and in my standing. God, in my arms and in my reaching and receiving. God, in my hands and in my working. God, in my legs and in my walking. God, in my feet and in my grounding. God, in my joints and in my relating. God, in my guts and in my feeling. God, in my bowels and in my forgiving. God, in my loins and in my striving. God, in my lungs and in my breathing. God, in my heart and in my loving. God, in my skin and in my touching. God, in my flesh and in my paining and pinning. God, in my blood and in my living. God, in my bones and in my dying. God, in my end and in my receiving. God, are all here, now, and always. Namaste.